We are under attack. Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. It's a multifaceted attack, multifrontal attack, based on a lot of things. We as preppers have a mindset of being prepared, which is good, especially in times like right now. We have the events of the last 2 years, the big C-19er thing, that's an attack. The jab or not, that's an attack. Push for meatless society, like I talked about in yesterday's video, that's an attack. Push for a cashless society, that's an attack. Shortages, same thing. It's all culminating into these little events that would be wouldn't affect us in of themselves, is snowballing up into a much bigger thing. Gas prices, shortages, like I talked about. Nations not exporting food. What about chip shortages? Not Doritos. The ones that go into electronics and vehicles. Shortages on that. What about fertilizer? What about hay? What about the bird thing that's going on? And then there's the swine thing. Then there's the mad cow thing. Like I talked about in yesterday's video. All this stuff is adding up. It's cumulative. This is why I advocate doing things like this and that and that. And raising things you can't really see back here, huckleberries and plum tree right there. Being self-sufficient, self-reliant. Taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, taking care of your friends, your neighbors, your tribe. Now is the time to build tribe, by the way. But first, before I forget, because I always forget till the end of the video, if you guys enjoy the content, please subscribe. That little button down there, subscribe. The little thumbs up button, that helps out the channel, helps out all channels. If you like other channels, great. There's a lot of good ones out there. Give them thumbs up. Commenting on videos helps. Sharing the videos helps. And when you hit subscribe, click the little all button so you get all notifications. Unless, because they don't like you, they don't like me, things happen. You can go to the channel, any channel, my channel, any other channel, go to the video tab. All the videos are still there for my channel or any other channel. So check them out. Yeah, there's a lot of good information out there. A lot of channels give intel briefs, updates about stuff that I just don't have time to do that. They have a team of people, or that's just what they do. I don't go into that minutia stuff. I just think in terms of preparedness and what can I do about it. I know that there's a lot going on in the world today. I know that things are more expensive. I know that stockpiling food and water and growing my own food, raising my own animals is important. Also, being able to secure what I have is very important. Security, defensive stuff, tactical stuff, that's primarily what we talk about on Patreon. I mean, we talk about a lot of other stuff there also. But what I mean is, I don't talk about that too much here because of, this platform. Links in the description below. It's $1 a month. I mean, hundreds of exclusive content, all kinds of stuff there. And one thing I haven't mentioned in a long time. We talk about food storage. You talk about bulk goods. You got freeze-dried stuff. You got canned goods. Having a variety is very good. Definitely have all the different sets. And then there is long-term food storage, and then there's rations. Rations are stuff that you can eat right now. No preparation needed. A can of food. You pop open the can, you cut it open, whatever you need to do, and then you can eat it. That's a ration. MREs or rations. Do you need to spend money on MREs? You're not going to buy real ones anyway because you can't. They're illegal to resell. But it's a decent option, I guess. Let's talk about, and then we talk about, bulk goods. Corn, rice, wheat, beans. Vital part of your food storage. But the other portion, the freeze-dried buckets. My Patriot Supply Ready Hour food buckets are really good. We've eaten them, we use them, we stockpile them. I can save you some money on them if you're going to get them anyway. I'm not saying run out there and buy them just so you can help me out. No. But I could save you if you're going to go that route, which is a good route. It's good company, good food, save you some money. Links in the description below. It's preparewithap.com. My own website there, they built me. Yes, it's an affiliate. I get a kickback, but I can save you some money also. And it's good stuff, or I wouldn't be telling you about it at all. I've turned down at least 100 or more companies approaching me saying, hey, can you talk about this or that? And some of them I've been like, well, sure, why not? Send me something. And it's such garbage that I don't even bother doing a video about it. Maybe I should, though, so you know that that stuff is garbage. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not going to tell you about garbage. We are under attack on a lot of fronts. We're being pushed into a world war, it seems. What about cyber attacks, cyber warfare? That's a threat. There's a lot of stuff going on. One overlooked prep I wanted to mention is water. Make sure you have water. We talk about food storage and stockpiling food all the time in the preparedness community, which is great. But how much water does it take to prepare rice and beans and all this freeze-dried stuff, dehydrated stuff? It takes a lot of water. And if you're doing things like this, gardening, that takes a lot of water. So even though I'm blessed to be in an area where it rains a lot and there's plentiful water almost everywhere I look, I still stockpile water in everything I possibly can. I fill it up and I'll find a place to stockpile it. Even if I gotta, make a pile in the yard and tarp it, I don't care. Homestead, I wouldn't call this a homestead, mini homestead maybe, but homesteading is awesome, but it's not always pretty. Because you got stuff around, because there's so many projects. You're doing stuff. Anybody that's homesteading or living that kind of lifestyle knows about it. But the push for self-reliance is key, is vital. Being able to produce your own stuff, because then it doesn't matter if the grocery stores are in short supply. If you have food storage and your ability to replenish that, and the knowledge and putting it into play, into practice of going out and foraging, identifying wild edibles, wild herbals, wild medicinals, vital. Very, very important. Also, all the skills that go along with it, canning, dehydrating, freeze drying, there's a lot of stuff out there. Social credit scores is another one. I would have, if it's possible, I probably would have a negative social credit score because I am probably the antithesis of everything they want in their new world order. I'm a freedom-minded person that wants to empower and uplift others and teach people about being prepared and self-sufficient, not under government's thumb or anybody else's thumb. So, yeah, Mr. Gates doesn't like people like me and others like him. But, like I say, we prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear here on this channel. I'm not fear porn, but it's important to talk about important issues and things that are going on in the world today. Like I said, this is a snowball, and it's going down the mountain, it's picking up speed. And we're headed for something bad. Like I said, all these little things by themselves wouldn't be as much of a concern. But what about, euthanizing 5.3 million chickens in one location? Making it more difficult, if not illegal, for you to have your own chickens. It's coming, people. It's going to get worse. It's not going to get any better. It may eventually get better, but we're going to go through some hard times. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to encourage you guys, empower you. I'm not here to give you all the answers. I'm not here to tell you, you got to do A, B, C, and D. Because we're all in different situations. We're all in different areas of operation. We all have different climates. We have different financial situations. We have different amounts of land to work with. Maybe you're in an apartment. Maybe you're in a suburban neighborhood. Maybe you are on a 100-acre homestead. If you are, thumbs up. I'm jealous. Not. Jealousy's not good. But would I prefer to be on a 100-acre homestead? Of course I would. But, it's all about making do with what you have. That's important. I make do with what I have. And I feel I'm doing pretty well. There's a lot of people out there that are way more prepared than I am. And there's people out there that are way less prepared. Don't compare yourself to others. That's one point. Because you'll get overwhelmed, you get frustrated, and stuff like that. If you compare yourself to the person with a 100-acre homestead who's been prepping for 30 years, of course, you're not going to be up to that bar, up to that level. You may not be a 10th level prepper. Maybe you're only a 2nd level prepper. But seriously, just improve from where you are. Be happy in where you are. Just having the mindset, just being here and watching this video and sticking around to this point in the video means that you care. You care about being prepared. And that's important to me. Very important to me that you are prepared. I could just sit here and do all my own stuff and not be on YouTube at all. And building my tribe and a lot of stuff. But I feel it's very important to spread the message. We need to find every opportunity we can to spread the message, to teach others about being prepared. Because we, as a society, need to thrive, not just survive, what is coming up. I've also said in the past, it's not about politics. It's not about religion. It's not about what color my skin is. It's not about anything like that. Division is another thing that's being pushed. None of that stuff bothers me. I'm not a division type person. I'm a, you're a child of God and so am I type person. I am a, you have free will and I have free will. Don't violate mine and I will respect yours. I feel that's very important. I care about the content of your character, not the color of your skin. That is what is important. Don't let them divide you. Love others. When SHTF happens, when we go into some big event, it won't matter if you're liberal or conservative. It won't matter if you're black or white. It won't matter if you're rich or poor. It won't matter if you're Christian or Muslim. None of that stuff will matter. The only thing that will matter is that you can feed your family. You won't care about politics anymore. I don't care about politics anymore, really. Honestly, it's all just a corrupt system. They're all just out for themselves. That's the whole thing about government. I understand, yes, we have to have rule of law. Respect to that. I'm more of the mindset of moral and free will rule of law. I don't feel we should have to be told what we can and can't do. Freedom is not a conservative thing. The Constitution is not a conservative thing. The First Amendment, the Second Amendment thing isn't a conservative thing or a liberal thing. It is a human thing. But anyway, I kind of got off track. We as a people and as a society and as a planet are being attacked. It's a multi-pronged attack that is culminating in bad things. Weak people and or strong people with an agenda to head that direction create weak times. I want you guys to be strong, mentally strong, physically strong, and spiritually strong, so that we can get through this. We can weather the storm. We need to stick together. We need to spread the love. We need to build our tribes, stockpile our food, water, grow our food, raise our animals, love our children, our wives, our husbands, and just be moral, good people. Anyway, I love you guys very much. I really appreciate all you guys here. It's pretty cool. I'm pretty blown away of 26,000 subscribers. It's the size of a small town. That's pretty cool. And I'm very thankful, very honored to be here with you guys. Have a wonderful day, and blessings to you and yours.